Things that I find very chic. Hi guys, it's Kim here, and I'm someone who pays attention to all the small details, and I have noticed a few things that I've seen over the years, over the world, that I find very chic. So I want to share this with you. First is an effortless hairstyle, something that's not too perfect and also not like you roll out of bed kind of situation. Someone that does that really well is actually Skylar Chase. She has like a bit of a wave and her hair just looks always a bit messy, but the right kind of messy. The second one is like a confidence where you really trust yourself and you trust your instincts and you don't get easily swayed. You are also not scared to be taking up a space and you stand your ground. And someone that reminded me of that was actually Jenny Kim. She's someone that trusts herself and is also a girl that's just very confident, speaking up for what you really want, being quite direct, expressive, but also knowing what you want and what you need. I noticed that the last time when I was in China, the Chinese girls, they just ask what they want, what they need, and even in hotels, nothing like very rude, but just genuinely asking like, hey, I know it's before the check-in time, can I at least freshen up? Is there a room? It doesn't need to be like very clean, just something that I can just change my outfit in. And I think that's just so cool and just so chic. A signature set, but not what you think, because people will say like, oh, it's this brand or this. No, just something that you truly love to wear. Nothing very popular necessarily, but just something that's you feel very nice in. And someone that I think of is Caroline Bessette. She was just living in New York, saw a stand, found a fragrance she liked, and then just always used that one. And I think that's the nicest way. It doesn't need to be very expensive, it doesn't need to be very out of the ordinary, just something that speaks to you and that you truly love. Rewearing pieces. Nowadays we are always into trends, and I think someone that rewears and having always the same pieces but maybe styled differently is something that I see those birds flying. Just always having the same items but pairing it with different items. I think that's just very cool, effortless, but also kind of curate your style instead of just buying into trends. Being incredibly well spoken, and someone that I was thinking of was Eileen Gu. When she was just done with her performance, she came down, did a press conference, and people are asking some hard questions, but she answered them so eloquently and perfect amount of finesse almost. I would almost say like that little dig, that little edge to it, also staying effect and also be very grounded. I noticed this was her vocabulary. The words that she used are not very common nowadays what we hear, but it perfectly embodies what she wanted to say. So on top of that, being well spoken is also having a large vocabulary. Makeup that really enhances your features instead of like really changing yourself to a certain standard. Just something that really your natural features, you're just very chic, very elegant. Aging gracefully. And someone that I was thinking of was actually Audrey Hepburn. No matter what age she is, to me, she's very beautiful. Life is more than just staying young, and it's also experiences when you grow older and you have certain stories to tell. And I think Audrey Hepburn is one of the ones that aged gracefully, and I think that's just very chic, where nowadays people are trying to go against it. Constantly educating yourself even after school, reading books or like learning new languages, really understanding the world beyond your own bubble. And I think that's just very chic that you spend the time like educating yourself. Art, buying art, curating your art, just something that you spend the time really picking certain paintings or art pieces and really decorating your house. Chic, and especially it's just not something you splurge on randomly, but just something that you've thought about. Wearing niche brands, and what I mean with apart from like very small brands, it is wherever you go, you are open to going to the small shops and finding some like pieces that you can only find in that small shop and bringing it back. Choosing not to gossip, that's self-explanatory, just not talking about others. Also not judging anyone else, just let people be and just focus on yourself. I think that's very chic in my opinion. Last but not least, being present in the moment. And nowadays we have a lot of distractions around us, and just being in the moment, documenting yourself, even some people just writing it down, that's just very chic to me in a world that is ever changing and people are busy with everything. I think that's just very chic. And I think this comes to the end of this video. If you like this kind of content, I'll see you around. Bye guys.